Wow. Okay. All right, guys. I don't know who's going to see this or who's going to come in. We'll give it a little bit, but for whatever reason, my StreamYard would not work, so I came straight over to YouTube and punched it in. So we'll just see what happens. Um, wow, I don't know what's going on here. Let me know if you can hear me, if anybody shows up. If you do show up, let me know because I don't even know if this is working. So if you come in, whether you're a regular or not, just let me know if this is working because my other site that I was using was not working at all. I got no clue. We'll see what happens. Till I see some other people in here. Really, we were just going to have a little um, goof off session tonight, just chat and talk about the upcoming duck seasons. Goose season's right around the corner for here. Early goose season. Early teals about a little over a month away from my area. We should talk about that and see who all shows up. But let's see if I can get some people in here to. Let's see what happens. Like I said, if you're in here for the first time or you're in here you've been in here on and on, do me a huge favor and put it in the comments because I was having trouble with StreamYard and I'm not exactly sure if this is working or not. So please leave me a comment so I can kind of figure out what's going on here. I would greatly appreciate it. Jeff, can you hear me okay? I was having issues with my other site, and um, I don't know what was going on. So I'm straight off of YouTube right now, and sometimes there's a lag in the comments. So I'm gonna need some chat room help tonight and making sure. Mark J, what's going on, buddy? Apologize for being late, but having a little issue with StreamYard. Not exactly sure what was going on. I know that looks like I only have like two people in here, just you two, you and Jeff, Mark. So anyway, I don't even know if I can invite anybody on a panel. I've only done this on. I normally do it on StreamYard. Let's see here. Um, but it can ever. Jeff says he can hear me. Mark, I'm assuming you can hear me. Looks like some people are starting to find me over here. Like I said, please do me a huge favor. If you're in here, please put something in the chat for me because um, we can. I don't know what happened to my StreamYard, but it wasn't working, and I had to go over here to strictly YouTube, and I've only been on the actual YouTube live side, once, maybe twice. So this is a learning experience for me. But anyway, um, in the blind is brought to you by Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, True Lock Choke Tubes, Biscuit Built 3D, Heyday Outdoors, and Animus. And if I left somebody out, I apologize. But that's who brings me. Let's helps me out, and so we can do these live streams. Um, let's see here. I sent Mark a well, hey Mark, when you and Jeff, when y'all found me, because I normally do this on StreamYard. I had to delete a bunch of stuff and I came back. Did y'all get a notification that I came live? Is that how it worked for you guys? Okay. I got a notification. Okay. Trying to get Mark Taylor on here. I don't know what to tell him. But anyway, let's see. I was kind of hoping to get a few more people in here. I was really gonna have just a chat session tonight. Nothing really that that major. Excuse me. Just gonna kind of hang out and goof off a little bit. So it's kind of thrown me off my little game here. I'm not used to this. Uh, but anywho, so we were just gonna kind of have some fun tonight. Um, for those of y'all that are in here, I saw something today. Now this has nothing to do with waterfowl or outdoors. It's just uh, kind of on my on YouTube side. Um, they are changing up some rules on YouTube, is what I understand. And it used to be, in order to get monetized, you had to have over 1,000 subscribers, and then you had to have 4,000 watch hours, which, by the way, I have. Now they're changing in it. They're going to keep it still at 1,000 subscribers, but 8,000 views. You temporarily released me. Well, I appreciate that, Anti. Appreciate that a lot. But I have no idea what's going on, buddy. It just wouldn't work. It kept saying it was a high volume, so I came straight over to YouTube. Say Scott, how you doing? So, from what I understood, if I heard the guy who was talking about it, we're gonna have to maintain uh about 8,000 views a month, and to stay monetized, the views have got to go up. I don't know what else to do. So I'm kind of hoping. Um, I don't know. It's just what I understand. I got to do some more research in it, but what I'm getting at is views. So I don't know what I'm going to do here. If they unmonetize me, I don't know what I'm going to do. Honestly, I don't know. It's up in the air. I mean, I love doing this. I love hanging out with you guys. I love, especially my live streams. I like doing videos, but I'm just gonna tell you the truth and face some facts. Much as I love it, I like getting paid too. I don't get paid much at all. But that's kind of the goal is to get paid, right? That's what you want. But so I don't know what's going to happen here. But with that said, as far as the channel goes, I am about 40 subscribers away from 3,200, which is a goal that I set for myself to get to by September. So I'm hoping that YouTube make a final ruling on your clip-on beard. I have no idea, dude. So I got about 40 more to go, and then I'll have 3,200. And that is kind of a goal I had set. That's a personal goal. It's nothing happens when that happens. Just a personal goal that I set. So I'm working hard to get that. That's why you see a lot of shorts coming out. Number one, to keep the channel active as I can, and then to try to gain a subscriber or two when I'm doing it. But other than Anti, because we know Anti is he lives in the bottom of a van in the dirt somewhere out in the middle of the Mojave Desert. But I do have a question. This is not hunting related. We're just having some fun and just chatting. We'll get to the hunting stuff here in a little bit. But out of curiosity, out of the types of barbecue that you have heard about, and I'm talking about, of course, Carolina barbecue, Memphis barbecue, St. Louis barbecue, and Texas barbecue. What is y'all's favorite? Just tell me what your favorite barbecue is. Do you like the Texas style barbecue, the St. Louis, the Memphis dry rub barbecue, or the Carolina barbecue, which can come in 3 different flavors, by the way: vinegar, mustard, and ketchup. So I just wondered, what do y'all like? I saw this earlier today, and people were talking about barbecue, and I said, well, you know what? Since we really don't have a topic tonight, and we're just going to be chatting and chilling out, I said, why not? I'll ask the question. Yeah. He likes Kansas City barbecue. Have you ever tried any other? Have you tried Texas or Memphis or Carolina? Just out of curiosity, Jeff. But, like I said, it was, we don't, Swamp, what's up? Swamp rat, partial to the mustard base myself. I'm a vinegar based guy. I like the vinegar based barbecue. You like Sweet Baby Ray's. All right. You like a ketchup based barbecue. Um, I'm a vinegar based barbecue guy. I love. We have our own little recipe, our family recipe for our barbecue sauce. Scott saying St. Louis and Memphis neck and neck. Um, I know a lot of people will ask, what really is the difference, and so I'll head out west. We'll start with Texas. Texas is really big on beef, right? So Texas is really, really, really big on beef. So it's the beef ribs and the briskets and whatnot, and that's basically a salt and pepper. It's salt and pepper. There's maybe some other things added, but it's basically salt and pepper. Um, you're hooked on hot honey stuff right now. St. Louis, a little bit different. They're into the St. Louis style ribs. I mean, they got a cut of ribs named after them, and they're more of a sweet ketchup base, like your Sweet Baby Ray's and that kind of stuff. It's a sweet ketchup based barbecue. Memphis is a dry rub, and I do like a dry rub. I really do, especially when it comes to ribs. I really do. When it comes to ribs, I like to do Memphis style, do a dry rub. I just think they're a whole lot better. And I do baby backs. St. Louis has a little bit more meat in it, but it also has some of that gristle in it, and I really don't care to eat around that. So I really do like the baby backs, and when I do a Memphis dry rub. But when it comes to pulled pork, you can't beat, in my opinion, you can't beat South Carolina barbecue, especially with a vinegar base. I mean, dadgummit, we invented barbecue in South Carolina. Very first place they talk about in the barbecue world is South Carolina, and they use a lot of vinegar, especially in the Low Country, I'm on the edge of it, but I still like that vinegar based barbecue style, especially for pulled pork or whole hog. Really do. If you've never tried it, you really need to. I got nothing against mustard base. I got nothing against the ketchup base. If I have my druthers, I prefer that vinegar base, and not a hot either. I like a medium heat. If I'm gonna have heat, I want a medium heat. I don't want to burn my mouth, while I'm trying to eat barbecue. But I was just kind of curious what y'all liked and what y'all thought of it. Um, but I do use some a ketchup based sauce on certain things. A local guy around here makes a called Jim Lee, and he makes a barbecue sauce here. He's local, um, really good on a lot of different things. My mustard base, I like mustard base when I'm frying deer cube steaks. If I have some or beef cube steaks, doesn't really matter. But I like to dredge them through a mustard base barbecue sauce, Carolina mustard base. Um, it just gives it a little added flavor to it. I really do like it. Um, no, like I said, I was just kind of curious of what. I saw something while I was surfing at lunchtime and said, I'm going to ask. But my big question, I guess, tonight is, we got early goose season is coming up, especially here in South Carolina, which is going to be September 1st. That runs for 30 days. And our early teal season starts September 19th. Um, when's y'all start? I know Mark doesn't hunt that much. I don't anti. He's too busy digging tunnels under the Mojave Desert, so I don't think he's going to do anything. I drizzled mine with hot honey, Scott. I drizzled when I did it. I drizzled hot honey over it, and it was awesome. Um, but I'll tell you, let's get back to barbecue for a second. I'll tell you something I did the other day, and I need to tweak it a little bit. I just tried it to I just tweaked it a little bit and just wanted to see how it worked. But Mark Taylor, a good friend of mine, he comes in here. Y'all know him. He gave me a couple of packages of uh, Wild Hog breakfast sausage, and it had already had some heat to it. So I fired the pit boss up, and I sprinkled one of my favorite barbecue rubs on it, which is a honey hog from Meat Church, and then I stuck it in the smoker for about 2 hours, and oh my goodness, it was unbelievable. You are so jealous of my tunnel hunting. No, I'm jealous of your tunnel digging. You you dig too much. Um, but my gosh, was it good? But I do need to tweak it a little bit. I'm not exactly sure what I need to do, but it took me about 3 days. And I ate all that sausage. It was just one pack, I smoked it whole. I mean, cut it out of the package, had a log, put it on the smoker. It was pretty good. So Jeff's saying dove season September 1 and teal season September 5th. Ours is the first. I don't even know the dates right now, right off the top of my head, but dove season here starts the first Saturday of September. So whatever. Tell you in a minute. It'll start September 5th. First Saturday in September. So it'll be September 5th for dove season. And then we'll get teal season will start September 19th. Oh yes, they are so delicious. Um I can't wait myself, to be honest. Clay Claybird season was Saturday with about a 60% kill rate. How's your shoulder doing, by the way? You were talking about it the other day. Um, Bruised up. I hear you. So we had a so yeah, so I'm getting geared up for teal season. Dove season. I've been haven't really had time to go out and check some of the local WMA dove fields. Um, so I don't know what's going on out there. I just haven't had time to do it. Um, Probably going to head out in probably a couple weeks. And when I get off work one afternoon, just drive out there and sit until it gets dark and see what's going on. Usually, they quit shooting dove fields. I think they quit public dove fields. I think they quit shooting around 6. So I may have an hour to see if there's anything flying around, and then I'll just sit there and wait until it gets dark to see what all's going to roost, where they're going, that kind of stuff. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully this Saturday, if I get a hold of Mike Green, I think we may run out, hit the swamp. I got a place I want to check for. I know that we don't have any. Well, I'm not saying we don't have any. We may have a few, but I'm gonna go check an old teal hole that I used to hunt years and years ago. I'm gonna go check it and see what the water levels are. See if I can get in there. See how bad see if it's overgrown or what have you. But the plan is to do that Saturday. Um, Sometime this week, if it doesn't rain, I picked up some Dave Smith Max's mallard floats. They look great. Cool. Send me a picture of them. No teal here yet. Check some mud flats this evening. Yeah, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna check. Basically, what I'm gonna be doing is checking for water. I just want to see what the water levels are now. I mean, we're supposed to have like 103-degree temperatures this week. So I don't know. I don't think the teal are going to show up yet. If you're not seeing them where you're at, then they hadn't even started. But I tell you, teal are so unpredictable because they get up, and fly. They get to where they're going, and they're there for a day or two, and then they're gone. So and they're continuously heading south. So we'll see. I'm hoping to get on a goose hunt this year. If we can make that work. Early season goose, all of September. I don't believe I have anybody in here today that's actually from South Carolina. Got a couple things coming in October. If by chance you just happen to be flying over our state and you fall out of the airplane and you land in my hometown of Sumter, they're having a big to do an outdoor show at Simpson's Hardware October 8th. I won't be there. I'm going to be up in the upstate of South Carolina at the banquet. If y'all remember, I'm a member of the South Carolina Outdoor Press Association, and we're holding our annual banquet. I did not go last year, which would have been my first year. This might be my second year with them, and I am going to make sure I'm there this year. So I'm gonna head up there probably early Saturday morning, go to spend the day, and go to the banquet, and then probably come back Sunday sometime. So I probably will not be at the outdoor show. Man. You keep me posted. Cool beans. I will when I get out to the garage. Cool. Okay. Been playing with some new copper shot to try on teal, I think. So it's great. All right, cool. Is that new stuff from Boss? I'm still not. There's been some things on there. Stuff all over the internet, and I'm still not fully 100% convinced that it's legal yet. I could be wrong, but I don't know. It looks like a golf ball. Appreciate that, Anti. Thanks so much. Trying to get back on my good side for hacking my computer and not letting me go on my regular stuff. But I do appreciate it, buddy. I really do. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm kind of waiting on early goose season. We'll see what happens. Hopefully get on a dove hunt or two this year. They got the okay from U.S. Fish and Wildlife. They've posted it all over the place. Yeah, like I said, I've heard some talk about it, but I don't know. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Oh man, I almost forgot. Um, so this weekend, Friday, I took my dad. We went over to Mark's house and where he did some he shot some skeet and behind Mark's place with his automatic skeet thrower and whatnot, and had a good time. I spent the morning in the swamp working on videos and working bougie a little bit, but Saturday. So let me stop there for a second. It's actually tomorrow is me and my wife's 38th wedding anniversary is actually tomorrow. And so we wanted to do something. We really didn't know what to do. we, we sat there talking about it for like a week. What do you want to do? I don't know. But anyway, Saturday morning we woke up and we decided, hey, why don't we just hang around? So we got up and we went to go see a movie and had a really good time. It was a good movie. It's that new Spider-Man movie, just in case you're wondering. Um, so went to go see a movie and I came back and I cooked some steaks and um, some big old ribeyes. We stopped at the butcher and got some ribeyes, and that's what we did Saturday. So we celebrated Saturday, but in all actuality, tomorrow is our 38th wedding anniversary. Um, they got the okay from U.S. Fish and Wildlife, the same U.S. Fish and Wildlife that wants to drain the duck factory. Uh, Man, she's been doing a huge stint of our time. Ain't that the truth? Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that. Um, yeah. Why she's still around with me, I have no idea, guys. No idea whatsoever. But I am glad she's there. So um, we fuss and pick on each other, but I am very much glad she's there. So I don't know. We may do something again tomorrow. I have no idea. Whatever she wants to do, we'll do it. This coming Friday, let's see here, which is my next day off. Um, we need to meet the woman that put up for 38, 3, 3, 8, 38. Um, so I'm not. I think Friday I'm probably going to spend probably all day Friday working on stuff. Um, duck duck hugs keep you hitched. Uh, yeah, there's a lot of truth in that anti. I mean, there really is. So I'm probably gonna work on some stuff, but I know Saturday we're gonna be heading out. We're gonna load the boat up and go check out some spots, and probably spend a good portion of the day. Um, Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. Um, a huge portion of the day on the lake, looking, checking water levels, that kind of stuff. We um, just things have got to do some things. You got to get out there and look. I don't want to be waiting until the last minute to say, okay, I can get in here with this water level, but I can't get in here with this water level. I don't want to be waiting that morning. Um, so I do want to get out there and check it out. This will be a trip that Bougie will not be on because where I got to go, a lot of alligators, some snakes, and them red wasps. And I don't want to be accidentally bumping a tree and knocking a red wasp down, and we're bailing out of the boat and she's getting stung. I don't want that to happen. So I will be carrying about 3 cans of wasp spray. So we're gonna be killing wasps when we can. Let's see here. So what else is going on, guys? What have y'all been up to? That's I mean, really, that's what's been going on here. I got a bunch of ideas that I'm still working on. I'm constantly working on some video. Listen, guys, some videos I have done and they turned out to be junk, and I had to scrap them. So I'm going back and forth, sweating. Yeah, I was 103 here today, Scott. We had a thunderstorm came by. It was thundering and lightning outside, but no rain dropped. I think it's because it was so hot. I think it's because it was just so hot that the rain evaporated before it hit the ground, to be honest with you. But from about lunchtime to about 3 o'clock, I mean, it was rolling thunder and lightning, but there was no rain whatsoever. At least not at my house. Oh, goodness. But that's about it. Honestly, I mean, just sitting here chilling out right now. We really didn't have much of a topic for today. I mean, um, I hope we got enough votes. Did anybody? The last time I saw anything on the Duck Factory when they were asking for people for their comments and whatnot, I saw there was a little over 10,000, I think, people that actually sent in comments. Does anybody out there have an actual number? What they ended up with? Does anybody hear anything? I'll be curious to hear. Hmm. But one of the things I saw on another posting on this guy was, you know, he was Delta had a video today and was very happy with the response. I have not seen it. I'll have to go and try to pull them up, but I have not. I'm assuming it was on Facebook. Was it on Facebook, Scott? Because I have not seen it. And then again, I really wasn't looking too much at social media today. I was really busy at work. Said there was a big pushback. Well, there ought to be. There ought to be. But there was this one guy. I mean, he was mentioning, the duck factory, and he's on the East Coast. He's on the Atlantic Flyway, and it seems like everybody's more worried about what's going on in the Prairie Pothole region than they are on the Atlantic Flyway. And we do get for as far as the Atlantic Flyway, we're going to get our ducks. Our ducks mainly come from Southern Ontario, right around the Great Lakes region, over into Quebec, and then over into Ontario, and a little bit off that the Maritime and the Nova Scotia area. Of course, New York, we get a lot of ducks. A lot of ducks nest in New York. We get those ducks. We get ducks out of Pennsylvania again, which is part of the Great Lakes region, and that's where our ducks come from on the Atlantic Flyway side. Said even the environmental groups jumped in and surprised everyone. Wow. I gotta find that. I gotta find that video, man. I gotta watch it. I'll probably do that after we get off tonight. They base seasons off of total duck population. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to tell him. I mean, the prairie pothole region, of course, is the Mississippi Central Flyways. We do get a few birds that will cross over from that area into come through down through the great. They will like leave Saskatchewan and Manitoba, and then they will come over and go into the Great Lakes, and then come straight down. They're basically coming right down the Appalachians, and then they cross over. So we do get a few of our ducks from there, but that's what I'm saying, Jeff. The fact of the matter is, it affects everybody. It affects the flyways, and I'm quite sure that the prairie pothole region, the way it extends westward, it's going to affect the Pacific flyway. So there's going to be some birds that are going there. So it's the hotbed, and it is the duck factory. I mean, it is the duck factory. There's 3 of them, but this is the duck factory. Yeah, we get our redheads. A lot of redheads from there. I mean, we do. We get a lot of divers. There's been there's been talk that we actually that we get some of our divers from the Pacific side of things up in what was it shoot, I don't forgot the Providence up there. And I'll think about it in a little bit. We actually get some of our ducks that come that far from the west side that come over and cross over and hit the Atlantic Flyway. So I mean, it does affect everybody. But I will say the majority of our ducks come from southern Ontario, the Great Lakes, Pennsylvania, and New York State. Those are the majority of our ducks. That's where they come from. So let me ask y'all this question while we're sitting here talking about duck: who's ready? Who's ready? I mean, seriously, you could grab a couple bags and a gun and load up, and you're on. You could be on the road. Who's ready? I mean, I am. I got a bag, for the early teal. The only thing I've oh, what's up? What's up, Cody? All I gotta do is I gotta add a few things to my bag, and that's about it. And being from around here, it's thermocells and bug spray. But I can load up right now. I mean, if the season was to start in the morning, I could go. Mark said he's ready to start trapping. Mergansers Unlimited. Yep. But I am. I'm ready. I could go if the season was to open up in the morning. Uh, grab a gun, grab a bag, put a thermocell in it, put a handful of shells in it, and stop at the store and pick up some ice and cold drinks. And I could go. Well, I'm ready. Vienna sausages. That and apple pies. Vienna sausage and apple pies, buddy. I could be on the way. Ugh. Be too hot to cook out there. Gotta have real duck blind food. Jeff said, I've been slacking. I need to do everything. I'd better what? You better get some baby wipes. Yeah, I either make a run to like uh what Sam's or Costco's or BJ's someplace, and I get a case of this, a case of that, a case of this, throw it in the buggy, ready to go. Ready to go. I'll probably do that run right at the end of this month or beginning of September. I need to, as soon as I do need to put the blind back on the boat. Walk outside and get swamp butt in minutes. Ain't that the truth? I'm I do have to put the blind on the boat. That's one thing I gotta do, but gotta make sure my end cap is tight. Yeah, you do. Um yeah, just gotta get the blind on the boat. That's all I gotta do, really. Everything else is everything is lined up, rigged up, cleaned up, ready to go. 20 days for teal, but not expecting much. Man, the whole world can change in 19 days. 19 in 20 days, the whole world could change. That's a lifetime. And this will be the first year in a couple 3 years that I haven't gone anywhere. So, I mean, other out of state is what I'm saying. So, I got to get back to finding some of my old stomping grounds. Teal can change in 24 hours. Yes, sir, they can. I saw teal come in when I was in Louisiana one time. We saw flocks and flocks of teal that one afternoon. We were scouting and we saw them going. I mean, just flock after flock after flock after flock after flock. And we go the next morning and didn't even see half of that. I mean, it was unbelievable. Um, they sat down. I guess they got something to eat, got something to drink, a little bit of rest, and they got up and they were gone again. Doug, what's happening? Oh, not much, dude. We're just sitting there chatting, talking about teal season, goose season. What's your favorite barbecue? You know, is it St. Louis style barbecue, Texas barbecue, Memphis barbecue, or Carolina barbecue? That's all we've been talking about. Teal were here in May and now nothing. Doug says, I'll eat any barbecue. I really do wish we all lived a whole lot closer to each other, man, because I would love to have y'all over for a pig picking. I really would. I mean, put put two Boston butts on the smoker, racks of ribs, coleslaw, barbecue hash, rice, hush puppies. Um, yeah, it would never get boring. I ain't lying. All you got to do is move. Cody, I don't know what happened, but my StreamYard would not work. So I am actually streaming the old YouTube live the way we used to do it. So you know that's so everything's a little just a tad bit different. How was the steak? Oh man, that steak was great, Mark. Better quality, I noticed. Okay. I like using StreamYard because I can have that banner that runs across, to kind of promote my partners, that stuff, but my partnerships. But uh, it is what it is. If I could ever make enough money, man, I'd create my own I would create a studio. Daddy Duck Studio. That's right. Ready for the birds? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to start hunting. Ordered some Heyday carabiners and some rigs today. Cool. Cool beans. Yeah, I got everything rigged up. Everything's rigged up, cleaned up. Um I've been spending some afternoons getting off work and going out there and getting everything. I went through everything. I still have six decoys that I need to rig up, but I need to do something with them first. And if they don't get rigged up, it's no big deal because I got plenty. I got plenty of decoys. Those shovels look. Oh, I think they do too, man. Um, I will have them out for the early teal season. Um, early teal season. I will have some shovelers out. Yeah, Jeff, I'm the same way, dude. I think I have tried every Texas rig out there. And When it all boils down to it, I think Heyday makes the best rig, and not because I'm in partnership with them. They literally, I can honestly tell you, out of all the rigs that I've gone through, and um, there's no memory. You can loop them up, tie them up, hang them, and when you go to pull them out, they all fruit, and there's no kinks. Yeah. Need some new waders. I tell you, I let me get with you, Cody. I got to figure out the name of. There's a new company out there. I haven't personally seen them yet, but I'd like to. I like high and dry. Well, of course, y'all, you know that. Um, I don't know. I've had um, I've had people tell me they like Tide We, and I've had people say they don't like them. So I've heard both sides. Coated cable, but not still. That's what I'm talking about, Jeff. It doesn't kink. If if I was going to spend that kind of money, I'd get Sheen. I'd get Sheen. If I'm going to spend that kind of money, I'm going to get Sheen. And if I had the money, I would buy them. But I got two, as you can see right there, right there. I got two sets of high and dry. So, well, there you go. Mark says he's got a pair and he likes them. If you're using waders for their purpose, it doesn't matter what brand you get, they will develop holes. I think every one of them will be like that. I mean, I've had mine for a while, probably going 4 or 5 years. Um, no issues yet. Um, I've I've had lacrosse in the past. They worked, and then all of a sudden they started leaking. I've had banded, weighted, brand new. I mean, literally brand new out of the box. I've had them leak on me. I've never. I mean, I've worn Sheen in the store to try them on, but I've never owned a pair. Everybody I've talked to who owns them swear by them. It's the same thing with Sitka. The guys who wear them, they swear by them. Um, I had a pair of Cabela's for many years. The old with the Velcro latches on them, straps, and man, I loved them. And just but they wore out. So all it takes is that one beaver chewed stick. Ain't that the truth? You hit a beaver stop. You hit a beaver stop, and you're done for. Um, yeah, it doesn't really matter. You're right. It doesn't really matter. Um, I like high and dry because I can move better in them. Uh, uh, Here in South Carolina, you know as well as I do, you don't need a heavy. You don't need neoprene. You can get away with breathables and just kind of layer up, and you're good to go. Sharp ice chunks are my nemesis. Um, yeah, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, you could hook a nail in a duck blind, climb it off the side of a boat, and hook a screw off your blind. It doesn't really matter. You know, do like me when I was a kid one time. Used to carry a fixed blade knife, and I had it in the sheath. I reached in my waders to get my knife, pulled it out, was doing something, went to go stick it back in, thought I hit the sheath, and went slap through my waders. So tinfoil is my nemesis. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So I mean, but I have gone through some stuff in mine, and they've held up. So I'm happy with them. I'm happy with mine. I don't have a dog in this fight. So whatever works for y'all. What I always tell anybody anyway, whatever works for you, whatever it is, doesn't matter what it is, whatever it is, if it works for you, then keep using it. Just keep using it. That goes for anything. That goes for the guns and shells and waders and decoys and boats, trucks, camouflage patterns, whatever whatever works for you, keep it. Do it. I've always had good luck with Sitco, but $1,000 is hard to part with. Yeah, you know, um, if I had $1,000, had if I had $1,000, I would probably go and buy a pair of Sheen just to have them. Let's see here. What did you say? Have you touched on the latest news regarding the prairie pothole region and drain tile setbacks? Yeah, we did that last week. We did that last Monday before the deadline, which was Friday. We kind of touched on it today because I was asking because I haven't seen any of the news. Scott in here says that Delta came out with a really cool video. Um, there was a lot of support um, to stop draining the potholes. So I got to go find that video. Because I want to watch it. But I'd like to know how many actual signatures they got. I have yet to find that, and I didn't have a lot of time today to research it. But I'd like to know. So if anybody knows, again, I'd like to know what the final tally was on that. Uh, rather poke a hole in $200 waders than $1,000 one. That is true. The only thing I can't get a discount on is waders. I will tell you what I like, but you're right. It's up to you. And I'm the same. Yeah, guys, I'm pretty much the same way. Um, you know, all right. Listen, it's no secret. I do have some. I'm in partnership with some guys, right? I'm in partnership with Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, True Lock, Biscuit Built 3D, Animus, Heyday Outdoors. But these are also products that I have had and used prior to going into partnership with them because I believe in it. And I will tell you, hey, this is what I like. But you're 100% right, and I think I come off that way. I hope I do. It's whatever you like, whatever your preference is. Check out it. I've heard about those, Mark. I've heard some good things. So I thought you said animal, and you hear things. Look how long it took you to get to switch to True Lock. Yeah, isn't that yeah? And RD to a sub gauge. Yeah, really. Isn't that the truth, Jeff? Um, took me a long time to switch to True Lock. And here's the thing. Before that, it was comp and choke, and I like comp and choke, and I like kicks. I do. I like their choke tubes, and I'm quite sure that if I had the opportunity to shoot a Mueller, I would absolutely love those choke tubes. Oh, that's funny, Scott. I have not. How about you? You've heard anything? I'm going out looking this weekend, but I'm not looking for ducks. I'm looking for water levels. So I'll be out there looking. I'll be out there out and about. But yeah, Mark, I've heard of those waders. I've heard some good things about them. So I'm still laughing at Scott with that comment. And yeah, but I'm gonna be checking water. There's a couple places that I used to go to, so I want to go and check it and make sure that it's how it looks. See if I can still get in there. See if because it could be overgrown, and I may have to cut some stuff out. Uh, I don't. I've never heard of him. Um, I mean, it's August. um, you're gonna get a push. It always happens. You're gonna get a push in August. So there's a. I don't know where he's at, um, or what area he's in, but yeah, you most definitely get a push in August, and um, I mean, you just absolutely never know. What's up, Randy? How you doing, buddy? Um, I've seen blue wing teal in August here in South Carolina, and I have seen them in January. So um, it all depends on what happened up north. If there was a slight cold front, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Midwest had a slight cold front. I believe the temperature dropped down into the 70s. If I'm not mistaken. That'll push them. That'll push them. Um, yeah, I number one. So yeah, well, I wasn't going to say all that, Cody, but yeah, you're right. But yeah, the 70-degree weather will push them. 48 the other night. There you go. You could be seeing some birds moving. It doesn't take much for blue wing. Green wing are a little bit hardier bird. They'll stick around, but blue wings, you get a 5 degree temperature change, colder, it'll move. They'll move. They'll get up. And here's the thing: if it warms up, they could turn around and go back up. They have been known to do that. All ducks have. So it's starting. The Grand Passage is actually starting. So um, want to hold on to it as long as I can. He said, "You greedy like that." You and me both, Scott. I'm ready. Like I said, if the season was to start tomorrow, I just reach behind me. I can grab a bag, put a few things in it, and I can be on the way. I really don't need a blind. I mean, honestly, I really don't need a where I want to hunt. I really don't need a blind. I can just go pull up in some sawgrass. The only I can smell gunpowder burning now. The only thing that a I would have to make a hard decision is which gun to take. That would be the hardest thing for me is deciding, do I want to take a 410? Do I want to take my 28? Do I want to take my 20? Do I want to take my 16? Do I want to just go all out and shoot number threes and shoot my 12 gauge? I mean, there's just so it's only, and that would be the biggest decision. I'm serious. That would be the biggest decision, the biggest decision I would need to make. I'm committing to a 20 gauge for teal this year. I'm thinking, uh, my over and under or my other over and under. Randy going 10 gauge punt gun. I mean, that would be it. That would be the only the, which gun do I take? Um, I mean, that would be the thing. That which one do I take? You know, I probably if I'd probably do like I have done in the last couple of years. It would either be the 410 or the 28. Those would be the two for the early teal season. Um, Going into the beaver swamp that we have, I would probably take my 28 just because, um, you know, I most certainly could take the 20 um, with no issues whatsoever. And I may hunt with that. I may hunt with it a little. I do. And when the regular duck season gets in here in November, then switch over to my 16 and be just as happy. What size shot are you going to use, Scott, for your 20 gauge? Oh, I think I have. I know I have some steel for my 20s, and I think all I have is fours and threes. I think I have to go in there and I got to get behind me and look. But for the 410, I got some. Of course, I got TSS for the 410, and I got some number 6 steel for both the 410 and the 28. So just trying the number 7 copper, I guess. Okay, appreciate that, Cody. I'm that way with Jeff. I'm that way with 16 gauge. But I've got a sack full of steel number 6s for my 28. I mean, a sack full. If this year is going to be like the past few years, I don't even have to take a gun. Yep. I'm probably, I'm probably going to be sticking around here and hunting a lot of local stuff this year. Um, I don't think I'll ever switch from my Marshmaster Beretta. I got enough for my, like I said, I got enough for my 16 to last me a few years. But I do want to, and I do like shooting that 410, and I do like shooting that 28. That's funny. That's funny. That's classic. That's classic Cody right there, buddy. I know you all too well. I know you all too well, Bo. Anybody got any out of state trips lined up this year? This year, I doubt very seriously I'm going to be doing anything. So, oh, Randy, since you're local, and everything outdoors, I believe you're still local. Simpson's Hardware, October 8th. They have their outdoor show. I know my dad's going to be there signing books. So if y'all are in Sumter, stop by and see it. I will not be there. I'm going to a banquet that weekend for the South Carolina Outdoor Press Association. So I will not. Now, if they hold it on Sunday, if that outdoor show is still going on Sunday, I may swing by there. But don't hold your breath. Uh, I don't know, Randy. I don't know. Last year, all right, Jeff, take care of yourself, buddy. Thanks for coming, stopping by. Last year was pathetic, so I don't know yet. I just don't know. If you hear anything on how it's shaping up, let me know. But last year was absolutely pathetic. Um, and it was not pathetic because of and I knew a lot of vendors there. It was just there just wasn't enough. So I probably will go to the one in Somerton or at South Carolina Waterfowl Association, but they call it the Summerton Duck Fest. The, that one, that one I'll go to. I don't even know when they're having it this year. I hadn't even looked. But if I'm in town, yeah, I'm going to go to that one. I just don't know about Florence. Florence was just, man, just wasn't nothing there. Only one you go to is right here while I eat a sandwich. I hear you. I would like to go next year. I just need to plan it out a little bit better. And I meant to do it this year, and just things got away from me. But I wouldn't mind going to the Delta Expo or even to the Ducks Expo next year. I mean, I really would like to go. Um, Everybody I talked to that went, they had a great time. They had a really good time. Um, you know, I just like to walk around, see all the stuff. Which one are you talking about after Cody? We have the Simpsons hardware. Yes, that's in South Carolina. The one in Florence is the PD Deer Classic. That will be in Florence, South Carolina. And the Summerton Duck Fest is in Rimini, South Carolina. The Delta, the Delta is the Delta Expo. That was a big one. Um, I'm not even sure where that was at this year. Um, they usually hold it in a very big city. And the Ducks Expo, the Ducks Expo is going to be, is always in Memphis. The Lizard Man going to be there. I don't know. But if you show up, I can take you by where he lives and show you the swamp. I see you talking, but don't hear anything. What? You don't hear me? Y'all don't hear me? What? Okay. Now you, it must be you, Randy. Cool beans. Memphis. I'll never go back there. I've been to Memphis a few times, and I know you were there for a lot longer than I was, but the times I've gone to Memphis, I've enjoyed myself. I had a good time. Old and cheap phone, yeah. The Delta Expo's on your bucket list. I'd like to go to the Delta, and I really do want to go to the Ducks. I'd like to go to both of them, to be honest. I drove a patrol car there and was scared for my life. It was like Mad Max all over again. I don't know where they're going to do the Delta next year, the Delta Expo. Um, but it is one of those. It's on a bucket. I'd like to go, but I really do want to go to the Ducks Expo. It's in Memphis. Um, I like Memphis, so um, we'll see. Kansas City. I'd like, if I go to Memphis, listen, um, I've never been to. I mean, I've seen the pyramid, but I've never been in it. I'd like to go there to the Bass Pro Shop, to the pyramid. I'd like to hang out there. I'd like to go to of course, to the expo, but I'd like to go to the pyramid. And to be quite honest, I'm about what, three hours, maybe 3.5 hours from Stuttgart. Driving through West Memphis might be scary, but I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind driving. I would drive to. I would drive to Stuttgart. So going to Memphis increases your chances of being a statistic. Yeah, they said the same thing when I went to Iraq and Afghanistan and Lebanon. So, but I would. I'd like to go next year. Hopefully things will work out. We'll see. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's getting on to about 9:45, and I am getting a little tired, and I got to wake up early in the morning. Um, so y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all have a great week. Um, y'all get out in the woods most best you can. Um, listen, goose and duck season is on the way. It is right around the corner. So y'all get stuff ready, and let's get out there and let's kill some birds. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great one. You have a great week, and we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Good night, y'all.